Hi, hello, very good evening. Once again, welcome back to the session, everyone. I hope my audio, video, everything is fine. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching this video. So this is gonna be a start of a fresh month. So we have just started with a series of mensuration. So I'll be covering every day important questions for the next 4 days. Mensuration lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4, where I'll be covering both the 2D as well as the 3D mensurations. Okay, so if everything is perfect in the session, come on, just give me a thumbs up. My audio video will quickly jump into the session. And before getting into that, let me quickly introduce about myself. My name is Kabilan, and if this is your first time you're watching, I'm a mechanical engineer with 3 years of teaching experience in the field of management exams. And I've also converted various Indian Institute of Management. You can personally follow me on the Unacademy Learning app, where you can get to see all my special class videos. If you're first time installing the Play Store, and if you watch my video, kindly use my code KAPILAN to unlock it for free. Okay, and you can also personally ping me through the Telegram channel. This is my channel, Unacademy and Responsibility. Okay, so further, we have this weekly scholarship test happening every week. So you can take it live to compete with the best actually, and undoubtedly India's largest scholarship test for CAT exams conducted by Unacademy Combat Challenge. And it's going to be super fast and fun with All India Live Leaderboard, where you can identify and improve your weak areas through the video solutions. Okay. So the next combat challenge, it goes live on the upcoming Sunday. So that is exactly on. So today it is 7th. That is Wednesday. 8th it's gonna be Thursday. 9th it's gonna be Friday. 10th it's gonna be Saturday. And 11th. So 11th of April, the next combat challenge is happening. You can register now for free to unlock using my code KAPI10. You can unlock it and register now for free. And let's say if you top the chart in the Unacademy Combat Challenge, which is for the weekly scholarship test, you win exciting scholarships up to rupees 55 lakhs. Okay, so that's it, guys. And we have this iconic batch 2021, which is absolutely oriented for the year 2021, not only for CAT exams but also for other management entrance test preparations as well. So what makes it different from the Plus batch is that you'll be getting all the benefits of Plus. Along with that, you'll be put up with a personal mentor who will be a graduate from top B students himself, and he'll be giving you proper mentorship and guidance throughout your preparational process until you get placed. And most importantly, you'll be given a proper test analysis and reports fine-tuned for your preparational point of view. And we have this all benefits of Plus included as well. Okay, so here we have the students who aced CAT 2020 with flying colors, and we have this beautiful feature called Ask a Doubt, wherein you can simply get into your Unacademy Learning app, click on the option called Ask It Out, and after you click on it, you can simply take a picture of a question which really troubles you, or for which you can't get able to get the answer for it. Solution part, you can crop it down to the specific question, and do not forget to mention under which subject it belongs. For example, if you have doubts in mensuration, kindly mention it falls under quantitative aptitude. After doing so, send it to us, sit tight, you'll receive the solutions. Okay, so, and here we have one important alarming notification, that is last 8 days before the price hike. So we can quickly enroll now. So this is going to be the before tariff. If you are purchasing a subscription, both for this is for Plus and this is for Iconic, if you are purchasing it at present, you will be perfectly eligible for the plus tariff, before tariff, both plus and iconic batches. But post, from 14th of April, after tariff will be actively implemented. Okay, so only 8 days before the price hike, so you can quickly enroll now. So new pricing, price effectively, it's going to be implemented from 14th of April. Month and date, guys, kindly get beneficial and take subscription. Okay, and here we have the students who aced CAT 2020 with flying colors. And if you aspire to be one for the next year, that is for the CAT 2021, you can quickly enroll in our batches or plus batches which are starting on 5th of April, absolute weekday morning batch for CAT 2021. 7th of April, it is the exclusive weekday evening batch for CAT 2021. And 10th of April, it is the ultimate weekend batch for CAT 2021. Okay, these are the batches which are starting. And with that positive note, let's get into the session for today's class. That is, we have this mensuration. So let us try to conceptualize. So let me try to divide this part, mensuration, into two types. So most importantly, guys, listen very carefully. If I try to categorize, or if I try to divide mensuration into two broad types, I can able to divide this as 2D and 3D mensuration, where D is nothing but the dimension. And most importantly, if you ask me what is the difference between 2D and 3D, it is nothing but, as the very name itself indicates, here you can able to see only the two dimensions. You can able to personally visualize only the two dimensions. Either it can be length or breadth or height, whatever the case, out of three parameters. But here in this 3D, you can able to personally feel and visualize all the three dimensions. And most importantly, here in 2D, you can able to find only its area. But here in 3D, you can able to find the volume, or sometimes it is called as the capacity. Okay, that's really important. So let's see what are all the various figures that comes under 2D mensuration. Okay, let's see what are all the various figures that comes under 2D mensuration. Listen carefully. So it starts with a square, a rectangle. So what are all the figures that have only the area, that doesn't have a volume? That are all called 2D figures, right? So third one, it's gonna be triangles. Triangles, if you see, we have various sort of triangles. We'll see that one by one. Fourth, we have circle. Fifth, we have semicircle. And sixth, we have, what else? All sort of quadrilaterals. If you see, we have hexagon, an important figure, and we have a parallelogram. And eighth one, we have a rhombus. Ninth, we have trapezium. Fine, so like this it goes actually. So what are all the quadrilaterals? The quadrilateral, if you see, quadrilateral is nothing but a figure which have four sides. It's actually called as a quadrilateral. We have octagon, pentagon, hexagon, and it goes on. But the most important figures are hexagon, parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium, right? Fine. So these are all the important 2D figures that we really need to concentrate. we need to have a proper understanding about their areas, perimeters, etc. Okay. And when it comes to the 3D figures, so it starts with a 3D figure. I can start with a cube, then with a cuboid, and then we have cylinder, and then cone, and then we have sphere, hemisphere, we have frustum, we have what else? Yeah. So guys, these are all the important 2D figures that we really need to decode, get to know what are all the important volumes, what are its volumes, surface areas, everything. Okay, so we'll see each and every figures one by one. We'll try to understand it, we'll try to decode it. Yeah, so let's quickly go for the very first thing. First figure that we have here is, let's try to concentrate on the 2D figures. Okay, let's try to concentrate on the 2D figures. So let me just start with a square. Let me just start with a square. So if you take a square is nothing but, if I want to pictorially represent, if I want to figuratively represent here, a square is something which have all the four sides equal. Let's say, for example, if this is a side A, if this is a side A, if this is a side A, and if this is a side A, if all the four sides of a given figure are the same, then I can absolutely say that the given figure is a square. And ultimately, if at all, if I want to find what is area, the area of the square is, this is its length, this is its breadth. So length into breadth. So A into A will ultimately give you A square. Okay, that is nothing but its length into breadth. Length is also A, breadth is also A. So area of a square is nothing but A square. And most importantly, when it comes to the 2D figures, in addition to the area, we have one more beautiful thing called a perimeter. What is that exactly? A perimeter, let me try to decode it. A perimeter is nothing but, which implies nothing but the complete outer boundary length of a given figure. Okay, so if at all, if you really want to find what is its complete boundary length, then you can able to easily find what is its perimeter. So how to find this? Listen, if this is A, if this is A, this is A, and this is A, if you try to add A plus A plus A plus A, this is gonna give you A plus A plus A plus A, that is nothing but 4A. So the perimeter of the given square is nothing but the complete outer boundary length of a given figure. So that is A plus A plus A plus A will ultimately give you 4A. Right? Cool. So we have found the area of a square and area of a perimeter. If you're super clear with this, let me just take you to the next figure. Let's try to do that. Let's try to find for the next figure. So the second figure which comes in line is a rectangle. So for a rectangle, if you see, a rectangle is something in which the opposite sides are parallel. But if at all, if you see a square, all four sides, if you see, the opposite sides are parallel in a square, and a rectangle as well, the opposite sides are parallel, but all the four sides are not equal. That's a case here. If this is the length, this is going to be its breadth. So if at all, if you really want to find what is the area of the rectangle, then it's going to be the length into breadth. So length into breadth, L into P will exactly give you the area of the rectangle. And as I told you already, if at all, if you want to find what is the perimeter of a rectangle, if this is length, then definitely the parallel side will also be its length. Yeah. If this is the breadth P, this will also be the breadth P. So if you want to find the complete outer boundary length of the given figure rectangle here, it's going to be L plus B plus B. So we'll be getting 2L plus 2B. And if you try to take 2 common outside, this will give you 2 into L plus B. That's it. That clear? So the perimeter of a given rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Fine. And if you go for the next figure, let's go for the next figure, guys. Come on. So the third figure, let me take it as a triangle. So let's try to do this.